To watch more powerful videos, subscribe and press the notification button. Kindly send the video to your friends.
Dear friends, today I would like to tell something about thinking and creative thinking. Man is really unique because of his two faculties. First faculty is thinking power, the second faculty is choosing power. And the human thinking power is really typical since we have got the ability to think on our own thinking. That is self-reflection. That is the unique faculty of humans. We can think on our own thinking. As I am talking on creative thinking, I can think on what is happening with me now. What am I doing now? I can reflect on what I am doing. That is reflective thinking. So actually a human is a spiritual being living in a body. Okay, a human is a spiritual being with mental powers living in a body. That's the most important peculiarity of humans, and humans are capable of thinking, reflective thinking and choosing. So the first definition of man, the best definition of man ever given by philosophers is that man is a rational animal. And actually it is the definition given by Aristotle. Aristotle is a great thinker and he is the student of Plato. Plato the student of Socrates. Okay, actually Aristotle had the benefit of the ideas of Plato and Socrates also. Aristotle said man is a rational animal, devoid of rationality and devoid of thinking power. Actually a human is just an animal. That's what Aristotle says. So a human being is unique because we have got the unique capacity of thinking and self-reflection. There is a beautiful quote from Socrates. Socrates once said, life unthought is not worth it. Life unthought is not worth living. If you are not thinking, you are not actually living. That's what Socrates says, and Socrates is considered to be the wisest person ever lived in the universe, or maybe ever lived in Greek that time. And he was asked, you are the wisest. Why? How come you are the wisest? Then Socrates said, I know that I don't know anything. That's why I am the wisest. I know that I don't know anything. That was the comment of Socrates. So dear friends, in our lives, we need to develop our unique thinking capacity and we need to develop reflective thinking practices also. Actually, there are two types of thinking, post-mortem thinking and pre-mortem thinking. What is post-mortem thinking? Actual event is taking place. Subsequently, we are thinking, we are brooding over, I should have done that. I should not have done that. I should have done that in this way. I should not have done that in that way. I should not have pronounced that statement. I should have said it in a different fashion. Okay, a lot of noise is heard from the kitchen. What the hell is happening there? Shouting, the husband. The same thing can be asked in a different way. Would you like a hand there? Would you like a hand there? Do you need my help in the kitchen? Any problem? Do you need a help there? That's a beautiful way of asking. So post-mortem thinking is very bad. After the actual event, we are thinking we should have done that in such a beautiful fashion. Okay, but pre-mortem thinking is a new type of thinking. What is pre-mortem thinking? Before an event is taking place, we are brooding over the whole picture. We are thinking from the very first point to the last point, from the very first moment to the last moment. We are planning everything. We are going through the event in our imagination. That is pre-mortem type of thinking. So in the course of action, okay, if we are having a program, we need a person to inaugurate it. If we are doing the pre-mortem thinking, we will set up some napkin paper or some tissue paper for the inaugurator to clean his fingers after inaugurating. There may be oil in his hands. We will be anticipating the availability of tissue paper there. That's the advantage of pre-mortem thinking. And if you are going to shout at somebody, if you have a practice of pre-mortem thinking, you will regulate yourself and you will present your matter in a beautiful way. Shouting is not the creative and it is not product oriented, but a decent way of telling things. Maybe criticism, if you are doing it beautifully, that leads to creative action. The other way of shouting would lead to unproductive emotions, pessimistic, negative emotions only. So we need pre-mortem thinking and post-mortem thinking. The most beautiful point about thinking is that we can develop our thinking power. Every human can develop his or her thinking power. Ramachandran, one of the best neurologists of our day, he is Indian but he is living in USA, and he says every human has 100 billion neurons. Every neuron is capable of 1,000 to 10,000 connections, and he is telling that the thinking capacity, the memory capacity, the possibility of connections in a normal human brain is equivalent to the number of particles in the universe. That is what he is telling. And the most tragic point is that we are not using at least 1% of our thinking power and memory power. Okay, so if we have to develop it, and we can develop it. Muscle is developed by exercise, and thinking power is developed by thinking power alone. Swimming power is developed by swimming alone. PT Usha became one of the best athletes of the world by running and running every day. She developed her running capacity. So also our memory capacity and our thinking power can be exercised and empowered, and we need to think differently, and we need to focus on facts available. These are the two important strategies that I would like to give you. First point is we need to think on the available material. What is the material available with us? With the material available, we will be able to produce a result. That is point number one. Point number two is we need wild type of thinking. Okay, we need out of the box thinking. So this is a famous activity for out of the box thinking. So there are 9 dots here. There are 9 dots here, and we can draw 4 continuous lines, and we need to cancel all the 9 dots. We need to draw 4 continuous lines to cancel all this. Let me show you. Okay, if we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, we cannot cancel the first circle there. Are you with me? Are you following me? Okay, so we can move like this here, 2, 3, 4, but this dot is undone. Usually people keep on trying inside the box only. Nobody would go out of the box. Actually, we need what type of thinking? Out of the box thinking. The solution is this: we have to start from here and we need to go here. That is out of the box thinking. Go out of the box. Then from there you can come again out of the box here. That is the second line. Third line is clearing this one, and finally the fourth line is this one. So this is the solution: out of the box thinking. Are you with me? Are you getting it? Out of the box thinking is going out of the frame. That is very important. Okay, now can you change 9 into 6? You got the puzzle already. Can you change 9 into 6? We need out of the box thinking. We cannot change 9 into 6. One solution is turn 9 upside down. You will get what? 6. Okay, that is the first solution. But there is another point. Change 9 into 6 by changing or adding one letter. That's a question. Change 9 into 6 by changing or adding one letter. Then you need to go out of the box. 9 into 6. Okay, we can try different ways. How can I change 9 into 6? We cannot add a letter to 9. So this 9 is not the solution. Then we can try the next one, N-I-N-E. So can you add a letter to this and change it into 6? No. Okay, the next possibility is Roman letter 9. Can you change and add one letter to change it into 6? Roman letter 9, can you change or add one letter to change it into 6? It's very easy. You need to draw one S here. Then it becomes 6. Okay, this is a world famous puzzle given by, I think, Harry Lorraine, the memory expert of the world. Okay, Harry Lorraine is a great author. He wrote 3 books, and I would like you to read all the 3 books. First book is Mind Power by Harry Lorraine. Second book is Memory Makes Money, an exceptional book. Third book is on how to develop a superpower memory. The 3 books are international bestsellers. Amazing books, all the 3 books. But I have bought 2, how to develop a superpower memory and mind power. These are the 2 books that I bought. And you have to buy these books and read it, and it's really beneficial to all of you. Now I would like to give one more puzzle for you to develop that unique quality of making use of the available data. If we need to reach a solution, you have to make use of the available data. Okay, let me give you an important question. Once something funny happened in my life some years ago. Okay, let it be 6 years ago. I went to a school to take a class for 10 standard students. 6 years ago, I took a class to 10 standard students. Then I found a very charming, smart, handsome boy there. I befriended him. We got introduced. He took my number and I took his number, and I asked him, what are your interests? Okay, he said, my interests are editing videos, and then I am interested in quiz. I read newspapers every day. I am interested in creative books also. Then I talked to him for 5-6 minutes there. Then I went back and I kept his the face in my mind. After 6 years, I was going to Ernakulam to conduct a quiz at Ernakulam. In the Tambanu stand, I met the boy once again. And I asked him, where are you going? He said, sir, I am going to Ernakulam. What for? I have to participate in a quiz. Where? At Rajagiri Engineering College. I was wonderstruck. How come I am the quiz master? I am also going to Rajagiri to conduct the quiz, and you are participating in it. It's really great. We shared some beautiful moments in Tambanur bus stand, and then there is an announcement from the main office room. All the drivers are on strike, and we are not able to ply buses to Ernakulam. Can someone help us? If you have a heavy driving license, come and help the KSRTC transport department. Then my student, he said, sir, I can drive lorry, I can drive bus, and I have got heavy driving license. Can I give it a try? I said, why not? Help KSRTC. You can do that. Immediately he went to the officer and talked to him. He said, sir, I can drive a bus. I do drive lorries too. I have got heavy driving license, but I am going for a quiz at Ernakulam. I cannot drive the bus back, but I can take the bus to Ernakulam. Then the officer said, that's fine. Kindly drive a super fast bus to Ernakulam. So he took the bus, and I entered into the bus, and I took the ticket also. The conductor was distributing tickets. 30 people entered into the bus. 25 took tickets for Ernakulam. Almost all of them gave 500 rupee notes, and the conductor gave 250 back. 250 is the fare. But 5 people took tickets to Koilon, and they gave 100 rupees, 80 rupees to Koilon, and the conductor gave 20 rupees back. Then at Kollam, these 5 people left the bus, and another 5 people entered into the bus. From among the 5, the conductor found that 3 of them failed to take their purse with them. No money. So the conductor stopped the bus and asked them to leave the bus. 2 of them left. I did not permit the third person to leave because he was my friend. I said I will take ticket for him. So he was my friend and he traveled with me. Okay, so the three who were in the bus, they gave again 500 rupee notes, and the conductor took the tickets for 180, and people were given 320 back. If this is the case, what is the age of the driver? That's my question. Let me count 1 to 10. You can write the answer in a sheet of paper. 1. What is the age of the driver? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't tell the answers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Can you tell me the answer? How many of you can tell me? Raise your hand. What is the age of the driver? 21. All of you got it. Okay, 21 is the age, because in the very beginning I told that I took a class for 10th standard students. That means he is 15 years old. After 6 years I saw him in the KSRTC stand. That must be 21 then. Okay, now the conductor and the ticket giving process and the balance and the notes that they gave a 500 rupee note, these things do not have any connection with the age of the driver. So we can exclude all those parts immediately and brood over the remaining part. What is the remaining part? Joju sir took a class at a school for 10th standard students 6 years ago, and after I found the same boy in the KSRTC stand. That's the data available. From the available data we can immediately move to the conclusion. So focus on the available data. These are two important strategies for developing our creative thinking. First one, go wild, out of the box in your thinking and focus on the available data. Thank you for listening to my talk. I would like you to work on such puzzles, develop your right brain. Right brain is the seat of imagination, creativity, art, music and insight. Usually our schools develop only left brain. You need to develop, we need to develop, all humans need to develop the right brain. So we can develop right brain through music, meditation, art, theater, puzzles, imagination, poems, stories, drama. All these things develop our right brain. So develop your right brain, develop your thinking power and be a winner. Thank you. All the best.
To watch more powerful videos, subscribe and press the notification button. Kindly send the video to your friends. To watch more powerful videos, subscribe and press the notification button. Kindly send the video to your friends.